Hello, welcome. In this video, you will be learning how to find the volume of composite solids. Composite solids are solids that are made up of two or more than one solid. Okay, you've already found the surface area of such composite solids. Let's find their volumes. For example, find the volume of this solid. First of all, identify the type of solids that are made up of the composite solid. If we look here, the down part is made up of rectangular prism. It's a rectangular prism. How about the top? Of course, we can see triangle here. That tells us that it is a triangular prism. So we're going to find the volume of each of these prisms and then add them together to find this volume of the composite solid. Okay, so for the rectangular prism, again, the volume will be base area times height. Okay, and because the base area is length times width and then times height. So we replaced the base area with length times width because it's a rectangle, length times width. And so the volume is going to be 8 times 5, which is the width, times 6, but this is 6. And they gave us this one is 4, and this is 8, this is 5. Okay. So we multiply that 8 times 5 times 6. Okay, we'll get 240 is cubic unit. Okay, so that's the rectangular prism down here. So how about the triangular prism? Go to triangular prism. Okay, so in the volume of a triangle, the triangle is also base times height, but here the formula for base area of a triangle is 1/2 times the small base times the small height. Okay, this just replaces that, and then times this height. So that times the height of the prism. This is the height of the triangle. Okay, so watch that. So it's 1/2 times. All right, let's look at this triangle. This is the base. So the base is part of the rectangle of the prism, of the rectangular prism. So it's the same with 8. So the base is 8. And the height of the triangle, of course, has to make a right angle with the base. So which is the same height that they gave us here, which is 4. Okay, so, and then times, this is the height of the prism. Well, the height of the prism is going to be this one because it's like it's leaning down. And this length corresponds to this length of the rectangular prism. So that's 5. Okay, so we can, volume is 1/2. Since everything is multiplication, we can actually go ahead and multiply 8 times 5 times 4. Okay, 4 times 8 is 20. 20 times that, okay, it's 160. Okay, and 1/2 of 160 is 80. Okay, is 80 square cubes. So are we going to add or subtract? Well, it's on top of each other. So we are going to add. So the composite volume. Oh, we can do range. So it's going to be 240 plus 80, which gives us 320. Okay. And that's the answer. Alright, so we have found the volume of this composite solid. Next problem. Okay, here we have a cone inside a cube. It's a cube because it's the length and the width and the height have the same measure, so it's a cube. So we're going to find, find the volume of the cube. For the cube, the volume, of course, is going to be side cubed. So which is 6 cubed. So which is 6 times 6 times 6. Okay. 6 times 6 is 36. And 36 times 6 is 216. Okay, of course it's cube. All right, and next we find the cone. Okay, the volume of a cone. Well, a cone has, again, its base area times the height. Because it's a cone, it's multiplied by 1/3. But the base is a circle, so the base area is radius square times pi. Okay, and yeah, the height of this cone is going to be the same with the height of the cube. See, it's the height, because the height is inside. It is not the slant height. It is directly from the middle down. So it's going to be 6 times 1/3. All right, the radius is, by the way, the diameter, diameter is 4, so the radius is going to be 2. So the radius is 2. 2 squared times 6 times 1/3. So this is pi times 4 times 6 times 1/3, which is 4 times 6 is 24. Pi times 24 times 1/3. So 1/3 of 24 should be 8. So it should be 8 pi. All right, so here, because it's inside, so we're going to subtract it. We're going to subtract the volume of cone from the volume of cube. So it's going to be, the volume will be 216 minus 8 pi. Okay, because this one does not have pi in it, they are not like terms, we can leave it like that with for our answer with pi, and then we can simplify by writing 216 minus 8 times 3.14. Okay, 8 times 3.14, which will give us 216 minus 25. Then we multiply this part first. Make sure we multiply that part first. Follow the order of operation always. So that equals, subtract, we get 190.88 cubic. Again, that's that. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can do another one. Come on. Come on, go. What's up?